In recent years, the world of dating has undergone a dramatic transformation. Where once grand gestures and constant attention were seen as the norm, many men are now choosing a different path. The term simp, once used to describe someone who goes overboard to please a romantic interest, has become a buzzword in conversations about relationships. But what exactly sparked this change? Today, we'll explore how modern dating dynamics have shifted, why men are refusing to simp, and what this means for relationships moving forward. Let's start by looking at the roots of this cultural shift. Before we dive deeper, it's important to clarify what simping actually means. In modern slang, a simp is someone who puts another person, often a romantic interest, on a pedestal at the expense of their own needs or self-respect. This behavior can include excessive flattery, constant gifts, or always agreeing just to win favor. The rise of social media has amplified the term, making it a common part of dating discussion. Understanding this concept is key to seeing why so many men are now choosing to step back from these behaviors. The major factor in this shift is the growing emphasis on independence and self-respect. Many men are realizing that constantly catering to someone else's desires doesn't lead to healthy, balanced relationships. Instead, they're focusing on their own goals, hobbies, and personal growth. This change is not about being cold or distant, but about setting boundaries and valuing oneself. As more men embrace this mindset, the traditional idea of simping is falling out of favor. Social media platforms have played a huge role in changing dating behaviors. With endless advice, memes, and viral videos about relationships, men are more aware than ever of the pitfalls of simping. Online communities often encourage men to avoid behaviors that make them seem desperate or overly eager. This widespread conversation has helped normalize the idea that it's okay to say no and to expect mutual effort in relationships. Another key factor is the evolution of gender roles. As society moves toward greater equality, expectations in dating have shifted. Men are no longer expected to be the sole pursuers or providers. Women, too, are taking more initiative in relationships. This balance means that both sides are expected to contribute equally, reducing the pressure on men to constantly prove their worth through simping behaviors. Self-worth has become a central theme in modern dating. Men are learning that their value doesn't depend on how much they do for someone else. Instead, confidence and self-assurance are seen as attractive qualities. By focusing on self-worth, men are less likely to engage in simping and more likely to seek genuine, reciprocal connections. Romance itself is being redefined. Instead of grand, one-sided gestures, modern couples are looking for balance and authenticity. Men are finding that meaningful connections are built on mutual respect and shared interests, not just on trying to impress someone. This new approach to romance is changing how relationships start and grow. Open and honest communication is now seen as essential in relationships. Men are encouraged to express their needs and boundaries, rather than suppressing them to please others. This shift leads to healthier, more balanced partnerships where both people feel heard and valued. Communication skills are becoming just as important as traditional romantic gestures. The rise of online dating apps has also influenced these changes. With so many options available, both men and women are less likely to settle for unbalanced relationships. Men, in particular, are more selective about where they invest their time and energy. This abundance of choice has made it easier to walk away from situations where their efforts aren't reciprocated. Peer groups and online communities have a strong impact on dating attitudes. Men often share experiences and advice, reinforcing the idea that simping is outdated. Support from friends and like-minded individuals helps men feel confident in setting boundaries and expecting respect in return. This collective mindset is shaping a new dating culture. Movies, TV shows, and influencers now portray relationships in a more balanced light. Gone are the days when the lovesick, overgiving character was always the hero. Today's media often highlights the importance of mutual respect and personal boundaries, further encouraging men to avoid simping and seek healthier connections. Of course, not everyone agrees with this new approach. Some argue that the backlash against simping has gone too far, making men afraid to show vulnerability or affection. However, most agree that the goal isn't to eliminate kindness but to encourage balance and self-respect. The conversation continues as people navigate what healthy dating looks like in today's world. Women's perspectives are also evolving. Many appreciate the shift toward more balanced relationships where both partners contribute equally. While some miss the old-fashioned gestures, most value honesty, respect, and shared effort. This mutual understanding is helping to create stronger, more fulfilling partnerships. Ultimately, the refusal to simp is about building healthier, more authentic relationships. Men and women alike are learning that true connection comes from mutual respect, open communication, and shared values. By letting go of outdated expectations, couples can focus on what really matters: understanding, support, and genuine affection. As we look to the future, it's clear that dating will continue to evolve. The movement away from simping isn't about withholding love or effort, but about creating space for equality and self-respect. By embracing these changes, both men and women can enjoy more balanced, rewarding relationships. The journey may not always be easy, but the results are worth it. A new era of dating built on respect, honesty, and real connection.